today. From Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Carolina Panthers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. He's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That good for 19 and a first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
4 yards the pickup, first down. The Panthers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard, and they just could not stop him defensively. Hit the 200-yard mark, went over that, but he didn't score one time.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Because normally when you have that kind of performance, you hit on a couple of big, long runs, a 60-yarder, a 70-yarder. But for him, it was more like a 10 here, a 20 there. He spent the entire game just wearing down that defense.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. To throw his Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Carr. That's complete to Robinson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Carr to throw again. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. On the counter, this is Hubbard. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. On the ground with Ward. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Ward, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And it's complete to Adams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And Carr's throw complete there to Beckham. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Second down at 4. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Carr. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Carr. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Here's Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Demarcus Robinson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Right back to Hubbard. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 76 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Here's Ward.
Brought down at the 20.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Carr.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. On play action, it's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
Again, it's Carr.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. They run it with Ward.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown Panthers. DJ Moore. 37 yards.
And the Panthers are back within a score.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Robinson's got it.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. Here's Carr to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And onto the field, here come the Panthers.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Ward. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Again on the ground, again it's Ward. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Room for Jacobs there on 1st down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jacobs going to try the middle, and this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Ward, and able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's a give up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Right back to him on 1st down. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Ward. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Ward with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the 1st half here, a long way to go. This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
Looking deep for Adams. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. 3rd down, showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receivers understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Freeman.
Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
12. Amari Barno able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to look deep for more. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll bring him back within a point. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start in the NFC, and specifically the NFC South. Tampa Bay traveling to the Bayou to take on New Orleans. And it's the Saints who are out in front. Chris Olave, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. Justin Jefferson, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they trail the visiting Bills in that ball game at halftime. Ramondre Stevenson, a touchdown run in that first half. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Carr now on first down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's complete to Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Carr now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To throw, it's Carr. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
On first down, Carr. And this is caught by Williams.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
To throw is Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Raiders have retaken a third quarter lead.
Carr will look to throw. Shakes off the... And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now a play fake. Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Brandon, these cornerbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ward
To about the 26 here.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
2nd and 6. Going for it all. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw.
That pass complete to Moore. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
On 2nd down now, it's Ward. And he's brought down. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Ian Thomas.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Williams brings it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. On play action, now Carr. Firing
Throwing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Carr. Caught left side, Williams. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Up the middle, Freeman. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They give it to Freeman up the gun. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Mike Burton taking it in from a yard out.
And the Raiders have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Second and 5 now. Carr.
Over the middle to Beckham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
23 yards the pickup there.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Carr completes it, and he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here. They hope to convert the first down. Throwing his car on third down. This is caught by Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Carr. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's second down. Shotgun now for Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Freeman again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock.
And the Raiders have got him. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Open man left side, it's the tight end Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the ground with Ward. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And this offense on third down today lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw, and Thomas has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They'll set up a throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Max Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now he'll dump. And a loose football. And the Raiders have recovered. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To the right side and complete to Thomas.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He'll try again.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Carr going to throw. It's caught here by Adams.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the 1st down yardage before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Carr. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now Carr. Walford's got it, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Here's Carr.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Second down and goal. Carr. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. Throwing now is Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. That's caught. It's Shi Smith. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Now a handoff running through the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to... And this is going to be intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll set up to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit that part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Panthers going to get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Carolina getting set to take the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Now a first throw here in overtime. Steps away to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
We have so many different terms for 3rd down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Right back to Hubbard. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Hubbard. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for Carolina, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.